Okay, I wanted to do a quick recording of some frequently asked questions that we got during the independent work session of this morning's college application boot camp. So I wanted to cover some things that got asked quite a bit during that session. A lot of it revolved around the Common App. So if we're taking a look at the Common App profile, so the most basic question was just reviewing how to match the accounts. So Common App and Naviance. You do have to have two sections of the Common App completed before you can match your Naviance and your Common App accounts. The first is if you go to the Common App tab underneath Education, Milford High School must be listed as your most recent secondary high school. Your date of entry is August 2017. That's for all graduating 2021. We're not a boarding school. Hope people know that. You'll graduate from here. Your graduation date, if you need more details, it's May 22nd, 2021, but May 2021 should be enough. You press continue. Make sure that you have the green check mark. You go to the My Colleges tab. You hit the Recommenders and FERPA section. And if you look here, there should be like kind of like this, a blue thing that says complete release authorization. You'll answer some questions. You'll be able to waive your rights to look at or waive your right to review all the recommendations and supporting sign date. Hit OK, and then this should have a green check mark next to it. Once you have a green check mark here, you have a green check mark next to the current or most recent school. You've completed those two things. Then you're ready to match your Naviance account, and you're going to do that. Pull it up here. Do that from the colleges I'm applying to section. So if you go to colleges, college I'm applying to, you're going to, in this pink band here, put your Common App email address for your account, for your Common App account, and your date of birth should already be completed. You'll hit match accounts, and then you'll be ready to go. So that's a review of the matching accounts. The entry date into high school was one of the most common questions that we had. Your date of entry into Milford High School was August 2017. Graduation is May 22nd, 2021. And that is that section. The next section that came up with some questions was the testing section. So Common App allows you to self-report your scores. However, colleges require you to send official score reports. So you can self-report, but you're just going to be sending them copies of the things that they're already getting from ACT or College Board. So I always recommend to students just click no for the self report feature. And then you hit continue and you're done with testing. You're going to have to send your scores. So you're giving yourself more work if you enter in each of your past tests. Some other questions came up with honors and activities. So on the Common App tab, and let me just review this. So Common App, on the Common App tab, this is information that gets sent to all colleges that you're applying to. This is the Common App. On the My Colleges section, this is where you're completing college-specific questions. Okay, so on the Common App tab, underneath Education, there are a couple sections here that we'll review. The first is if you're a College Credit Plus student. Um, you haven't attended another high school, but colleges and universities you have. So you would put in one or maybe two. You'd find the college and enter the college. It's dual enrollment with high school because you're receiving high school and college credit. You'd put your dates in. You did not receive a degree. Okay. That's just to make sure that you send your transcript from the college if you need to. Underneath the grade section, we get lots of questions here. Graduating class size is 524. Class rank reporting is exact. Rank weighting is weighted. Our GPA scale is 4.0. You would put in your cumulative GPA, and GPA weighting is weighted. The big thing here is to make sure that whatever you're using for rank and GPA, you use the same. Current or most recent year courses. So this is where you put your courses for your senior year. We are still using a semester scheduling system. If it's a college credit plus course, it's dual enrollment. If it's AP, there should be a section for that. Advanced placement. We talked about how things like, higher level language, any audition based class, those could be considered advanced. I think that would be fair. All Milford courses, even if they're honors, are college prep. But if you are taking honors courses, then you would put honors. Um, but all of our courses are college prep. So at the bare minimum, a course is going to be college prep. Okay, so that's the courses section. There were a lot of questions about when you're going to get your schedules for this year. I don't have that information yet. Um, Hopefully soon, but you may not be able to fill out this section until you get your schedule, and that's fine. Um, you'll definitely have it, when school starts. So I wish I could tell you that it would be sooner, but I don't have that information yet. Honors section, there were lots of questions here. So this is academic achievements beginning with ninth grade. So you're not going down to junior high, it's going to be ninth grade or older. And this is where you would put any kind of honors um, that you have received. Honor roll, which would be like a 3.5 or higher, any academic awards, National Honor Society. Maybe you're on a sports team, but you received a GPA award through the sports team. That's still an academic achievement. If you're taking AP classes and you've earned AP Scholar Awards, that would be the section that you would put that under. So, one of the things that we talked about was like the AP capstone. That is an international recognition because College Board is an international um, company. This is also where you could put National Honor Society. So this is where you would put your academic achievements. Community based organizations would be organizations like LEAP or a program at your church that help you complete your application. So if you've done that, you could put them here. And then your future plans, where you choose a career interest and highest degree. There's nothing wrong with putting undecided in this section if you're not sure what you want your degree to be. So the honors, where we put in, our academic achievements like National Honor Society, those types of things, that is separate from your activities. And activities would be part-time work, community service. It gives you some examples here. Maybe you play guitar. That would go in this section. So in this section, you might put that you were in marching band, and here you would pick musical, instrumental, and you'd fill out the information there. We had some questions about what to put if your season was canceled or a program that you applied to was canceled because of COVID in the spring. And to be honest, this is going to be kind of an honor system for students filling out the Common App. I would say that if you've put in time to that program, so say you were doing home workouts for baseball, and you were doing those home workouts, you could potentially put that you participated in your 11th grade during the school year. Um, and maybe your hours per week are a little bit less because you didn't have all the games, but you were still doing home workouts. Now, let's say you applied to a summer program that was completely canceled. Well, you can't really put that on your activities list because you never attended the program unless you were doing stuff for that program at home that they, provided you with. So that would be the difference between the honors and activities. Activities are definitely going to be more of your extracurriculars versus the honors are awards or things that you had to have a certain GPA to be in. Um, National Honor Society being kind of that example of an activity, but also an award. So those were the most common questions that we got. We are going over essays and all things writing tomorrow in our second day of boot camp. So we'll be covering those topics tomorrow. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that maybe we needed to cover. But yeah, we'll be going over essays and stuff tomorrow. We hope you join us. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks.